Tennis. Coco Gauff not named to U.S. squad for Billie Jean King Cup. Coco Gauff is back on the grass courts where she first made a name for herself, at Wimbledon 2025, June 30th, 13 July. The USA tennis star made her Wimbledon debut in 2019, and in her first main draw match, defeated five-time champion and fellow American Venus Williams in one of the tournament's greatest upsets. "I've grown a lot," Gauff said. "I think that moment for me was the start of believing that maybe my dreams could come true honestly. Out of all the matches that I've won, I think that's the one that still feels the most fake, if that makes sense. The difference now, that was the start. I had so much belief. I feel now I've regained that belief in myself. I lost it somewhere along the way, between 15 and 19. At 19, I was able to regain that. I would say 16 to 19, I was struggling with confidence and things like that, and I was able to regain that." At the Championships 2025, Gauff enters the field as world number 2 and a two-time Grand Slam singles champion, following her superb Roland Garros victory against world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka. Now 21 years old and vying for top spot in the WTA rankings, Gauff is aiming to be the first woman since Serena Williams in 2015 to win both Roland Garros and Wimbledon in the same year, known as the Channel Slam. "I feel like I'm more similar at 21 to 15-year-old me than when I was coming here at 18 or 17, the USA star explained. "I feel like now I still have that childlike confidence, also approaching the game and just having so much fun." Gauff will meet Diana Yastremska of Ukraine in the women's singles first round, which is set to be played over Monday, June 30th and Tuesday, July 1st. Wimbledon 2025 full women's schedule. June 30th, July 1st, first round. 2 to 3 July, second round. 4 to 5 July, third round. 6 to 7 July, fourth round/round of 16. 8 to 9 July, quarterfinals. July 10th, semifinals. July 12th, final. A rally left unfinished. Coco Gauff and the Billie Jean King Cup omission. In the glittering world of tennis, where power meets precision and legends are written with the swing of a racket, every tournament is more than just a match, it's a story. And in 2025, one of the most surprising plot twists has nothing to do with who won, but rather, who wasn't even there. Coco Gauff, the 2023 U.S. Open champion and one of the brightest stars in American tennis, was not named to the U.S. squad for the Billie Jean King Cup. On the surface, it's a headline, but beneath it lies a tale rich in nuance, emotion, and the ever-evolving narrative of what it means to represent your country in a sport where individuality reigns. The center court conundrum. At just 21 years old, Coco Gauff has become a symbol of youth meeting excellence. With a maturity beyond her years and a playing style that fuses agility with a fierce baseline game, Gauff isn't just a player, she's a phenomenon. Her 2023 U.S. Open victory was more than a personal triumph. It was a declaration. American tennis had found its next heroine. So when the roster for the 2025 Billie Jean King Cup was revealed and Gauff's name was absent, it echoed louder than any serve she'd ever hit. Speculation bloomed instantly. Was she injured? Overworked? At odds with the United States Tennis Association? Had she chosen rest over patriotism? Or was it simply a strategic decision, perhaps even her own? The weight of representation. Playing in the Billie Jean King Cup is about more than just national pride. It's a stage where personal dreams meet collective identity. Billie Jean King, the tournament's namesake, didn't just pioneer excellence on the court. She redefined what it meant to be an athlete with a voice. Every time a player puts on that USA jacket, they step into a legacy of activism, grit, and unity. For Gauff, who has never shied away from using her platform to speak out on issues of social justice and equality, that legacy is personal. She is, in many ways, the modern embodiment of King's ethos, bold, unafraid, and purpose-driven. Her absence, then, feels even more complex. She's not just another top 10 player skipping a team event. She's the player many expected to lead the next generation of American champions, on and off the court. Silence and signals. Gauff herself has yet to issue a lengthy statement about her omission. A brief comment on social media hinted at the need for strategic rest and personal priorities. suggesting a carefully considered decision. Tennis, after all, is a grueling sport. The calendar offers little mercy, and mental fatigue can drain as swiftly as physical injury. Still, fans are left to wonder, is this a sign of deeper tensions? Or simply the reality of modern tennis, where self-preservation sometimes trumps tradition? A new chapter or a missed page? For the U.S. squad, the opportunity to rise without their brightest light is both a challenge and a chance. Rising stars like Emma Navarro and Robin Montgomery are expected to carry the torch. The team's chemistry and fight will define the 2025 campaign, and perhaps even reshape the perception that the squad needs a Gauff or a Serena to shine. And yet, her absence lingers. It's like watching a symphony missing its lead violinist. The music still plays, but the texture is undeniably changed. There's also the undercurrent of opportunity lost. Team competitions bring out unique sides of players: camaraderie, pressure, unity. For Gauff, the Billie Jean King Cup could have been another platform to sharpen leadership skills, to experience the collective joy of shared victory. For fans, seeing her rally beside teammates, fist-pumping through doubles matches and charging the net with youthful fire, would have been a spectacle of passion. The bigger picture. Perhaps the most poignant takeaway lies in the reminder that athletes, even superstars like Coco Gauff, are human beings with choices, limits, and seasons of rest. In a sport where burnout lurks behind every packed schedule and every hard court, sitting out might be the wisest move of all. Or maybe it's a statement, subtle but deliberate, that even the most team-oriented event must evolve to meet the demands of today's athletes. Maybe Gauff's absence will be the catalyst for a broader conversation about scheduling, expectations, and the mental health of players who've grown up under a relentless spotlight. A rally still to come. The beauty of tennis is that it always allows for the next serve, the next match, the next chapter. Whether Coco Gauff returns to the Billie Jean King Cup in 2026 or finds other avenues to represent her country and her values, her story is far from finished.